This is a special edition of Punch TV brought to you from 20th Street between Avenue E for esports and Avenue F for fun. We're bringing you the scoop on the gaming scene in Saskatoon. But before we do that, here are some of the fun times that we had at Sask Expo.
Hello Punters, it's me, Hank, and we are here at the 2016 Saskatoon Comic and Entertainment Expo, and behind me, here's 10,000 of my closest friends. What are you looking forward to most here at the Expo?
I'm looking forward to most is the atmosphere of an alternate reality.
Nice. And any guests that you're most looking forward to see?
I'm excited about seeing all of them.
So what are you looking forward to most here at the Expo?
Just seeing all the sites, all the cool things to buy, and all the guests and stuff like that.
And which guest are you most looking forward to seeing?
Probably Carrie Fisher. She's gonna be awesome, probably.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, welcome to Punch TV. So, a cosplay today. Who are you dressed up as?
I am actually dressed up as my Saskatoon LARP character, Oopsie Dakoa.
And how long have you had this character?
Literally since July, so I'm actually fairly new at LARPing, and the association we have actually has a panel today.
Great.
So they pretty much wanted us to come in costume and be our LARP character, so easy cosplay for me.
Well, thank you. You look great. Have fun at the show. So is this your first time coming to the Saskatoon Expo?
Yes. Not mine, hers. Mine.
And what are you looking forward to most?
Just the whole con experience. People get together and just to, you know, the ambiance and everything else. Everybody just has such a good time.
So what are you looking forward to most here at the Expo today?
Probably the tabletop gaming section.
And what is your favorite tabletop game?
Right now, Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello, random person. What are you most looking forward to at today's Saskatoon Comic and Entertainment Expo?
Carrie Fisher, obviously, is the big draw for me. Also, the folks from Stranger Things. So, looking forward to both their panels.
Great.
And how's it going, Donovan?
Yeah, it's going good. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to take on Kylo Ren if I want to.
Dressed as a Jedi, obviously.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So, who are you very excited to see today?
Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia.
Yeah, are you going to get an autograph?
Yeah, sure.
This is Evan Burr from the Saskatchewan Ghostbusters. How's it going, man?
It's going great. I'm loving everything that I'm seeing.
So, what exactly are you guys doing here today? What if somebody's coming up to see your setup and everything? What do you got going on?
Well, we've got a little bit of everything right now. We have got some members from out of city throughout Saskatchewan. They're representing a lot of different pieces of Ghostbuster history. We've got some new equipment that we have not shown before. We actually have a proton pack. Actually uses sound from the 1885 that we've established right over there. It's brilliant. And we've actually had. I don't know. We're just receiving calls and taking names and numbers for after this week, and we can start doing some house checks and de-ghost Saskatoon.
So how haunted is Prairieland and Expo right now?
Not at all, and you're welcome.
This is the illustrious illustrator, Donnie Sparrow. How's it going, man?
Good, man.
So it's relatively early as we're here right now, but how's business going so far?
So far, pretty brisk. It's been all right. Crowds are filing in. You know, it's sort of slowly filling up, but so far, so good.
And so I know you usually have a couple special pieces every year that you do. What did you work up this year?
Yes, the two new ones are, I have an exclusive James Marsters print, probably the only Brainiac you'll see because he's so famous for Spike. I'm more of a Superman guy, so we're covering Brainiac. And then also up top there, I've got the Carrie Fisher one, sort of the all the different eras of Princess Leia. And those are the 2 new ones this year.
And we are here with Punch TV veterans, VIPs, Elaine and Mark. And Elaine, here at the Expo, what are you promoting this time?
I've got the graphic novel version of Dust Ship Glory. It's finally all finished. And I'm really excited about it. And I think a lot of people will really like it. So yeah, come by and see me.
Everybody come by and see Elaine.
Yes.
And now Mark, here at the Expo, what are you promoting?
So I'm giving away a free insight into concept material from my next comic book arcade. And I've also got prints by Martin de Chatlitz from Expired Comics of Saskatchewan.
Awesome. Saskatchewan, one of my favorites. Hey, so we are here with the one and only Johnny Christmas. Now, Johnny, you have been to Saskatoon since the beginning, correct?
Since the very beginning, yes.
Very beginning. What keeps you coming back?
I love this show. I love this town. Everyone here is really great. Yeah.
And especially me.
I come back for you every year. Every year.
So the most exciting thing that I have heard in a very, very long time is that Johnny has partnered with Margaret Atwood for Angel Catbird. Tell us all about it.
Angel Catbird is about a scientist who gets gene splicer on him, and he gets merged with a cat, an owl, and he finds out that there's a society of these half cats and these like villainous things, and he has to make the hero's choice whether to go and fight with his friends or do something else. So it's been a great collaboration, and it's been a wonderful project to work on.
So how did this collaboration start? Like, how did you guys get hooked up with each other?
Through Hope Nicholson, who Margaret was friendly with, and they wanted to do a project. She was like, hey, do you know anyone who might want to do a project, something like this? Hope threw her a bunch of names. My name was selected from the hat, and the rest is, as they say, history.
And this is, I'm guessing, one of the coolest projects that you have worked on to date?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've never worked on a project quite like this before.
So how many more books are there going to be?
We're going to do 3 volumes. Yeah, and then, 3 volumes for now.
And any spoilers from volume 2?
There's going to be a lot more aerodynamics, a lot more flying and twirling and aerial symphony.
Awesome. And any more things that are in the works right now that you want to talk about?
I'm going to continue my series Firebug in Island. I'm doing that as I'm doing Angel Catbird. And that's all I could talk about at this point.
Ooh. So off camera, I'm going to get all of the secrets. We are here with the one and only Tom Grummett here at the Saskatoon Comic and Entertainment Expo. Now, Tom, you have been to the Expo many times. What keeps you coming back?
Well, I'm a hometown boy, and everybody knows me here, and I practically know all of them too. So it's a no-brainer. I have to come out and meet people and catch up with other creators who I only see at these kinds of things. So that's what keeps me right.
And of all the creators that are here today, who are you most excited to talk to?
Oh, the list is long. Troy Nixie is just down the way. I haven't seen Troy in years. Johnny Christmas right next door. Carl Kerschel's here, who I met for the first time actually face to face last night. It's just fun to get together with these guys.
And you were doing custom work today?
Yeah, I'm doing sketches. I've got plenty of original art for sale. I've got some artist prints for sale as well. And of course, anybody brings a comic book and puts it under my nose, I'll autograph it for them.
And does it have to be a comic, or could it be something sweet like this?
It could be that.
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, graphic novels, t-shirts, and more for over 22 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com, in person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
on, dudes? My name is Hank.
And my name is Kelso. On this episode of Tweet Beat, we'll be talking about some new sweet comics you need to buy, read, and love.
Sweet Beat. In Kill or Be Killed by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, Dylan is forced to be the Punisher, made to kill bad people. How long before he likes it? Issue 2 from Image Comics is now out.
Nail Bitter by Josh Williams and his son Mike. Henderson is keeping it creepy just in time for Halloween. Catch up on this tale of a serial killer spawning town. Issue 25 is now out.
In Paper Girls by Brian Kay, a gaggle of newspaper carriers follow a trail of Apple gadgets and mutant maggots into the future and save themselves and their worlds. Issue 9 is now out.
In Angel Catbird Volume 1 by Margaret Outwood and Johnny Christmas, a scientist dude mixes his DNA in a pot of meow and becomes a superhero. Buy it, read it, love it.
So that's it for us. Please follow us at Hank and Kelso.
And follow Punch TV at Shaw Punch TV.
See you next time on Tweet Beat.
I'm here with my good pal Darth. The Punch crew took a little trip down to 20th Street to check out the brand new gaming district that's developing. We visited 3 super awesome places. We went to Me Boardgamery, we went to Bartari, and we went to Mana Bar, which is why I am here with Darth. We had so much fun. I think you're gonna have something fun too. Check this out. Well, Punch TV is in the sweet, cozy little corner of Bartari here with Sexy Dave and Raul, and there's so much excitement happening here. This is the quietest corner we could find, but it's very, very dynamic in here. So tell me, Sexy Dave, what was the epiphany moment that you had when you were just like, I am gonna open the coolest bar where you can play video games in the world?
Well, I love video games and I love bars, so I thought they'd be a perfect combination. I was discussing this idea with my friend Jay, and just decided to do it one day, and here we are.
It's so cool, and it's actually kind of a gaming district is evolving on 20th Street. You've got Me, you've got Bartari, you've got an awesome diner. There's great food all over 20th, and Mana Bar is here too. It's awesome. So do you find that the community has really embraced gaming on this particular block?
I believe it is, yeah, and it's actually growing, so it's kind of nice that way, especially having all the gaming in one area. Like 20th, because it needs to, the street needs to be vitalized, and I think it's great. It's a good experience. Yeah.
So have you noticed a big difference in just in the energy of 20th Street since you opened here earlier?
Yeah, I've been in this area my whole life, so I've kind of seen the ups and downs of it. But since we've opened, it's been a drastic change. We have a nice wide array of clientele that come in, and yeah, it's been great. Everybody's been super happy and positive.
Awesome. So I'm going to take for granted that you guys are like nerdy gamers. It's your life, right? What is your favorite game right now?
Well, it's funny. It hasn't changed since then. So Super Mario Bros. 3 is my favorite, and it always has been. So lots of influence on that game. So yeah, that's the game I like.
Is it the game that you're the best at?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like it's my only game.
That's your niche.
Yeah,
okay.
That's my niche. Yeah, that's it.
Where's your high score status? What game do you do? What do you really excel at?
My game is Tetris. That's by far my best game. I'm probably in the top 1% of the world, so I like to brag about it. But
Awesome. So we're also excited to tell people about that it's not just a bar. On the weekends, younger people are invited in. So tell us a little bit about how families can get involved at Bartari.
Well, we have family weekend, Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4. So it gives an opportunities for young kids to come here, underage obviously, and families as well. So it's kind of opened the door for us in a sense. So it's nice to have that now for sure.
Totally. It's a great place to bring friends, family, whatever, maybe introduce them to your favorite game. And it is a very homey feel, especially in this back corner. It feels like I'm like in somebody's living room. So I'm just hijacking all of their awesome video games. So, well, thanks guys for letting us come by. And we're going to I want to get on those pinball machines pretty quick. Show off my prowess. I'm pretty proud of my skills at the pinball, and great. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors, and I hope that Bartari is super successful.
Awesome, thank you.
So we are at Me Boardgamery with Bruce, and right now it looks like I'm getting my butt kicked at Uno. I'm gonna change this. Oh, I don't have to change this to anything. Okay. There we go. How long has Me been open on 20th Street?
We have been open 14 months now. Yeah, going into our second year, and it's going well.
It's like it's a district of gaming now.
It seems to be. It was that. I didn't know when I started that it would become that, because we're all independent, but that's nice to see, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool because it's like instead of bar hopping, you're like game hopping from like one place to the next, and you know, you can do this with your friends, have a nice cup of coffee or a drink or whatever. It's pretty awesome.
So what was the inspiration behind opening Me?
You know, it's a long time now, but 4 or 5 years ago, I went to Snakes and Lattes in Toronto, which is kind of the flagship board game store in Canada. Now there are many in every big city. And I just loved the experience. And I was there with a friend and our 2 wives, and we just said, we got to do this in Saskatoon. So we did. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's basically...
Okay, that's the short version.
That's the short version.
Hank just made you pick up 2 cards. I know, burn.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, that's no way to treat our guests.
There's no special treatment here. So what is your favorite board game?
Oh, you know, the one I'm playing this week is probably my favorite board game. I tend to like Twilight Struggle is a really good game. Hyperborea, I really enjoy. These are not played by everyone, but those are kind of my favorite.
So what's the biggest and the most popular game here at Me?
I would say the games that are fun, like card games like Fun Employed, that involve a lot of people, like Coup, like Lost Citadels, but also games that you play, tactile games like Bamboleo and Crokinole, and you know, those are the ones that people pick up. But every game is played, so that's it. There's no real favorite. Like I'll see a game that hasn't been played for a couple months, and then they're playing it. So it's good to have a variety. Yeah.
What is, in your opinion, one of the best games for families to play?
Well, Catan is good. Dutch Blitz is popular in my family, and a lot of families like it, especially the younger ones, because they could beat the older, the slower people.
Yeah, evens that playing field.
It evens the playing field, yeah. You know, the old classics are still good, like Clue and Risk and Monopoly and stuff.
And Uno, right?
And Uno, actually, I should have said Uno, because I saw there was a group in here, I think they were Filipinos. There must have been 4 generations. Because Grandpa was there, and I think it was 4 generations, and they were all playing Uno.
If I was planning a trip with friends and I was like, hey, I wonder if they have this game, should I call, or do you have like a website?
We have a website, and the game library is on the website. All the games we have are listed there.
Brilliant. Okay, that's very smart and very practical. Okay. Super cool. Well, thank you for playing with us and for sharing your lovely place. We will be coming here, I think, pretty often.
We look forward to having you.
My name is Tony Ansnook, and I'm the collector. I loved you in Guardians of the Galaxy. Thank you. I'm here today with Chris from Manabar. Manabar is an awesome business. You're just about to open it on 20th Street. Tell me about Manabar.
Manabar is basically a nerdtopia, is what I'm calling it. At its base, I guess it's an esports bar where League of Legends, CSGO, something like that would go on the TVs, and then it's all collectibles, as you'll see. Cosplay is also involved.
So the first thing I see is that you're just getting ready, you're building it up right now, and I see that you have video games, and I really want to play these awesome arcade games. Are these your games?
I own these, yes.
Yeah, so that is the collection right there. You got the tabletops, you got 4 of the actual stand-up arcade games. They look like they're probably retro, right from the 80s.
Yes, and then we had my pinball guy who's bringing in pinball. He built a couple, and then we have an original Nintendo arcade tent.
I noticed right away that you have busts, you have just action figures, statues, and it's really awesome. So you've been collecting for a long time.
Yes, I also had the help of these wonderful people at Amazing Stories.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They are.
Yeah, they're all right.
Go there.
Yeah.
And actually, they helped me a lot. God, they sold me so much stuff.
Yeah.
But then I've got some from like the older stuff, the retro stuff I couldn't find. Quentin's Collectibles helped me out with that. And then just along the route as aging process happened, I picked up and accrued all everything else.
I like to say that when I see a lot of the stuff that you have, I get kind of sad because it's things that I wanted to buy that you bought before me. So there's a bit of a competition here when I see a lot of the things, the Joker statues won, and just some of the toys you have, and I think to myself, that sucks that I don't have these.
I'm so lonely.
Tell me about Manabar. What's going to happen at Manabar?
Basically, we already have planned trivia nights weekly. The guys who used to do Louis Trivia are coming in to do it weekly with us. We've already got tournaments planned. We're doing monthly Hearthstone tournaments. We're taking over Barcraft. We're in talks with Blizzard to do some fireside gatherings. Riot, who does League of Legends, we're talking with them to get a tournament server, so we'll be doing nothing like that. Underneath all the tabletop arcades, we've got networking built in, so we're going to do 5v5 tournaments. Any PC tournaments will be direct hardline there. We're doing cosplay contests monthly. We have Minecraft Mondays, which are going to be Mine Draft Mondays. And then we've got a few other, there's
I don't even know what that means.
there's like Street Fighter tournaments, arcade tournaments. We're getting custom boards made for Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, now all that is just like lingo I don't understand. It's pretty awesome in here. I don't know. Tell me a bit about these actual photos you have here that have been signed and autographed.
They are my prized possessions, I guess you'd say. It's David Prowse, who was the body physical actor for Darth Vader, and the voice, which was James Earl Jones. And I was like shaking when I first saw it. But I did have it triple authenticated to make sure it was actually his, because he signs almost nothing. So I paid too much. We're not going to talk about that. But honestly, it was worth it.
Again, I don't really have a lot of autographs and stuff in my collection, a few things here and there, but yeah, that, when you get something like James Earl Jones and David Prowse, who don't sign very often, that's a pretty good find. Are you going to hang these in the store then, or in the Manabar?
Oh yeah, everything that I have, anything that's autographed, anything I've collected, literally everything my entire life's coming in here.
Is coming in here. This is your business, and you're gonna show it. Your collection has become your business. Congratulations, that's awesome. Thank you very much for talking to me today. I can't actually wait to come in here and see all your stuff. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, graphic novels, t-shirts, and more for over 22 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com, in person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
On our very next episode of Punch, we are going to have a Lego building competition. It is going down. This is how the team prepared. Have a look. Well, that wraps up another episode of the nerdiest show on the airwaves. I want to say a special thank you to Dave and Raul, Bruce and Chris for letting us come in and show off their game geekery in Saskatoon. As you can see, we're having a lot of fun here on 20th, and now you can too. So hopefully we've given you some inspiration to visit these fun places. Have a great month and keep your dukes up.
All right, guys, I'm here with Frank Castle and Steve Rogers, the good guy of the Marvel Universe and the bad guy of the Marvel Universe, and they're duking it out right now with, well, you beat people up for no reason.
Vigilante.
Not
for no reason.
And the good guy, Steve Rogers, Captain America, how you doing?
I'm doing very well.
You have a very deep voice.
I am. I'm focused on this game. I'm serious.
We are having a Miss Pac-Man game, and it is to decide who actually rules the Marvel Universe. So, how you guys doing?
I may not end up ruling the Marvel Universe. Haven't played Miss Pac-Man in a while.